Okay. I was meaning to start this earlier, like several hours earlier. And I kind of just got distracted for several hours. So hey Qjik, honestly I'm kind of surprised to see any messages in chat before I even got to doing anything. But yeah, I saw the video that Semi-Work released that they were putting out the beta. And I haven't watched any of it, aside from seeing like flashes of it from scrolling YouTube and the little bit that they showed in the video. So I'm kind of interested. I actually want to do the tutorial first, just to see how the tutorial goes through describing overcharge and everything. Lost to move, yep. What else have I missed? Literally 2184. AI Workers Safety Act. Okay. That's another thing is, Throttle automatons. I saw somebody mention that there's like actual lore stuff in... Wait. Okay, so I have sprint and crouch keybound to 5 and 6 because they're on my mouse and it's like where my thumb rests. I guess that's how it shows what emote you have. I need to reset those. Controls. Other inventories, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, can't do those. One of these I probably won't be. Or I have set to tumble. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna move them over. Actually, I think this is funny. This would be funny. Blink every time you jump. Even more terrified. Happy. Okay. But, AI Workers Safety Act. Yeah. In the beta thing, they did this, like, bit where Pontus was consciousness transferred into Semibot, and I think clearly that's lore. Like, they're definitely dropping lore bits in every single devlog. Do not touch underside of cart system, even though that's like... It doesn't do anything to keep you from doing that or cause much of an issue. It's gonna be funny just seeing seeing the little bot pop up every single time. What happens if you find two expressions to the same thing? Wait. Hold on. No. Settings, controls. Did that mesh them together? Or am I losing it? Because, like, that's that. That's happy. That's eyes closed. But, like, if you put eyes closed with happy, well, I can't really tell because of the thing in the way. You can tell with, like, crazy, though. Like, crazy, you've got that, and it's, like, pinpoint. And you can see that, like, it's partially closed, and it's no longer pinpoint. So, I think you can mix together the expressions to, like, make your own. So you could probably do something like... Can I get that even narrower? Super angry. Yeah. And you could probably do crazy and happy would be a good one. Then I'll put sad on 9. No, because crazy opens up eyes too much. What about sad and happy? I assume it's averaging the differences on things. That's like full puppy dog eyes. 3 emotions. Okay, yeah. Rotate. Since when does it make that noise? Also, I see that it has like 6 charges. It's nice. That has a lot of charges. Drone has 6 charges. Grab it by the handle. No, you can't make me. Is that like visible anti-grav effect new? I don't remember seeing that much like air cushion before. Oh, you've got to walk around with it. I'm gonna go back and get that server because I can. Okay, it won't let me. Well, rather, it's not gonna fit. Would have been funny if it did, though. Oh, you don't even need it to be like 3 loot items. You could just... If you kept all 3 items that you left there, like all 3 items that you do the 1, 2, 3 with, you could probably just get through that. I think there is like a tutorial percent too. I wonder if they do that. I've looked at the categories for speedrunning this. I don't think I'd ever actually speedrun it because it seems like it's just pure RNG fest on if you get like a good item early on or good map design for getting a run. I'd rather not deal with something like that. Enter the truck. Invisible wall. They replaced yes with it's over for me. Okay. I also saw this. This is neat. I'm going to do it. Yes, not me. I'm gonna do it as a private solo game. Okay. This delete. That was the silly save that I was using before. This, honestly, I'm gonna delete it. This I only played, like, off stream. And every time recently I've just started new runs, so. I want to do this as a... Okay. Nice. Password system. Because I want to have, like, if there's any new items that have, like, forced text-to-speech, I want it to work. And I want to check this. They took it out. Okay, yeah, they disabled flashbang. It's for the best. Once the game has started, new players cannot join. At least they, like, tell people that. I mean, technically you can join once, like... What the fuck was that? Also, I think my camera got, like, a little bit out of whack. Well, I don't know if they made it so that way they're the first one that you went to was going to be museum, or if, like, you're going to prioritize museum in the picking, but I'm glad I got it. Angod Jagata. There's nothing there. Painting's been stolen. Little weird dragon. I was tempted to just, like, reset until I got museum level 1. But if it just gives me museum level 1. It didn't look like it has a loading graphic yet, but I mean, this is like beta. That's probably just a bit of polish that they haven't gotten to. Also, 11K. This should be a pretty hefty... Oh. That's hilarious. That's funny. Just a large replica of other loot. A lot of these. Monkey. Why is there a worm, though? Everything says monkey, but that's a worm. Are there no... There's no doors. Oh. That hurts my typical strategy. Usually I use the doors to be able to tell where enemies are. Oh, he's moving my cart. Don't kick it, man. I do like them making a map that negates something like that. It's like the opposite of Pedman. That monkey's probably a medium. right? Like, oh, it's gone. Okay. Well, that sucks. The face on that is just so out of place. And I'm sure that's intentional. Like the rest of it is hand painted and then the face just looks like a stencil of somebody's actual face from a picture. It's a shame this is level 1. I can't get up there anyway. Okay. How heavy? About the same weight as a vase, it seems. Oof. Didn't lose too much. That's good. Makes the edges of your vision... Oh, is that what it hit? I was wondering, because it didn't feel like I changed elevation. Makes the edge of your vision green. Hot dog. Looks like... I don't know if it's the same statue, but it looks like a similar statue. And every single sign is just Weird Little Dragon or Django Jagata. I haven't found anything that looks like you need to open it. Might be wrong. Nine 959196996. Illegible. Don't know what level 1 enemy is. Brain with sunglasses. A tooth. Something with a hat? I don't know. Which of these was which? Yeah, that's a that from me. That's disgusting. There's probably plenty of people that just saw it from this side and are like, oh yeah, it looks like a pacifier, and then you get to the other side. Giant pacifier. Wow, weird. So I lost like 4,000, maybe a bit more. Oh, nice. I'm just trying to think, because they may have reduced how much loot spawns early on. And increased the quotas. Well, I lost like 5,000, maybe a bit more from items that weren't the monkey. But that's still only like 27, which isn't even 3 times. And I think it's supposed to be like 3.8 or something. Unless I'm missing some. Like, I might just be missing loot. Oh. I am missing loot. Okay. Not a ton, but some. I'm just looking at the stam regen to see if they changed it at all. Don't kick the card. Thank you. It's like the 5th one of those wireframe. Makes me think of the like wireframe enemy from Smash Bros. Okay, yeah, that's closer to expected values. This looks like it'll be a nice weapon. Seriously? Can't take this, like, bunch of garlic with me. Just a waiting game. Okay, well, that is still probably one of the best items that I've seen out of it. Just the big radioactive cup. See what I can buy with that now. See, I'm gonna have to check out, like, the weapons more. Like, shotgun's 39? That's pretty low. How's the spread on it? Can I get a good look at that? Looks like it's fairly, like, direct. Didn't use it much before, but... I mean, I've got to take strength even though they nerfed it, because, I mean, you need it to pick up items. 17 for the frying pan, that's low. Also, 2 7K. After playing with, like, those ridiculous quality of life mods, I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, I don't know how to play the game anymore. I completely forgot. 11. You know, this feels like a, like, extra kick in the face to the people who were saying that, like, if you fix the health glitch, you're gonna ruin the game's economy. It's like, okay, we'll fix the health glitch, and we're increasing the price of the health packs. Complain again, and we will change it again. I can respect it. I'm not a huge fan, but I can respect making it even more annoying to heal. That means the going rate of 12 is good. Actually, the going rate of 12 is really good. Even 13 is really good, because the expected value would be 16 for 100. Trap zap. It's no longer the stun trap. You know what? I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll work. I did see someone actually use it on enemies, and it still focused the player, though, so... who knows? Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Drinking soda and the bottle ran into the arm that holds my microphone. My bad. Hold those for shot manipulation. Swift broom, nice. No longer a 50-50 on which map you get either. It's actually like 1 out of 3. Unless they made it so that way they can repeat. I'm kind of excited to see if there's new things added to the older content too. And while they didn't announce it, I'm wondering if they added new enemies. I'm not expecting it because that would be, like, I know they're doing a big update for the first update, but that would be quite a bit for them to do. Oh yeah, I didn't even check or look at... No, because I was just slamming an item into viewer. I was gonna say I didn't even look at overcharge, but I didn't even get to a point where overcharge would have mattered, because I wasn't picking it up. Okay, there's actually doors in this map, so I can actually use them to track enemies. Something big went through there. It opened both doors. Oh. It wasn't something big. It was just gnomes. Okay. Usually that would have been like... headman or something, but... Okay, that didn't work out. What? Did I hit her with the grenade? I didn't hear her get hit with the grenade. I thought she'd be like full health. I'm glad I didn't waste it as a bomb. Now I know it's gnomes and Reaper, so honestly my loot is at more risk than I am. That was not expected. Just walking my cube-shaped dog. It's a bit slow. They didn't get rid of this, so they must know about it and they must think that it's perfectly fine. Or they don't have a way to get rid of it. Wouldn't be surprised either way. Gonna extract now, even though the cart's not full, because gnomes. I don't want gnomes getting to this orb and losing me 7,500. Like, that's just not fun. I hope that beta set up so that every other level is museum. Because I just want to go to museum. Everyone who's playing the beta just wants to go to museum. I keep going in here instead of turning here. There's actually probably like an argument to be made just for like playing the beta with like the map selector or map vote mod just to be able to test out museum more. Just didn't feel like setting that up. And there might be new stuff in other maps, so don't want to miss that either. Correct. I did notice the overcharge, and it was not going up by a lot, but like, it's gnomes. Also got to keep in mind they may have changed level scaling, so my sheets for like how many of each enemy type spawn might be outdated. Thank God it didn't explode. Would be nice, because I did kind of miss out on like playing this game right off the bat without info. I learned stuff about the game before I like actually got my hands on it. Okay. Another cube. I'm not getting the cube. I just realized, like, I'm not getting the cube through this room. Quite simply not happening. I really kind of lucked out finding that spot beside the stairs just because of having gameplay recorded and then going back over for a clip and noticing that there was like one item in between the stairs and the wall and being upset with myself for not full clearing because of that one item. Like, if I wasn't streaming or recording, I just would not know about that spot, and I'm not sure if I ever would. Because I might, like, there's a chance that I'd notice that, huh, It seems like there's some extra space there, but there's also a good chance I just simply would never see it. Good enough. That fits. That's stable. That's not a new book. Have I ever looked at that? Yeah, Rubin's 3D modeling guides. Okay, go after that cube, loser. Where the fuck did it... Did they not all spawn as a group? Are they all separate spawns and they just end up meeting up with each other? That would explain a bit of weirdness that I've noticed. But I didn't think that's how it worked. Gnomes are back though, so... Oh. I'm gonna say, gnomes aren't supposed to attack the cart when you're not nearby. Didn't. I don't want to hold this too long, but I don't want to have it fall out of the cart and lose value again. Just walk it up the stairs. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. Just walk it up the stairs. Then push it down the stairs. Is it that little lip really? That's actually enough. Okay, whatever. That's fine. At least I gave it a shot. Still gonna have like 43k to spend in the shop, which is more than enough. And stamina's back. That felt like a better stamina regen than normal. That also felt like it was less time than normal. Yeah, that was 3 gnomes worth at 1 strength. Reaper's gonna be around the corner. know that they just come back instantly, but like... Okay. I was kind of just waiting for Reaper to be definitely gone. You piece of shit. I did not realize one of them got that close to me. Excuse me, game. I better have 110 when I get back in there, because I didn't take 20 more damage before leaving. I only took that 10. Zero graph drone still doesn't feel worth it. Haven't seen how this works against large things. What is this? It's a knockback gun. Okay, well. That's such a troll weapon. Yeah, let's make public lobbies, and then let's make the gun that knocks people into pits. Great decision making. A+. $4K, $7K, $7K, 14. I think the only it didn't give me my... That's messed up. There's something wrong with like how it interacts with damage taken and health upgrades. Because I'm exactly a health upgrade less than I should have been. 6 shots. Actually, might be 3 shots. Maybe that's why the guns were... Or certain things were 6 before. Because before it'd be like 2 bars for ammo. I'll have to see. Museum? No. Okay, well. Fine. Go to Headman Manor. $26K Headman Manor. The fuck, man? I just had gnomes. Oh. Oh. Well. Okay. Gnomes. God damn it. And gnomes aren't concerned with increased death timer. Or increase on like respawn when they die. Finally. Gnomes are just gonna fucking break it anyways. There's gonna be an awful day. I think that shot twice. That was funny though. Good weapon. Great design. So many people are going to get mad in public lobbies. And there's no way there isn't somebody who just grabs the pulse pistol the moment they see it in the shop and just starts shooting it at the extract for the shop, so that way there you can't buy anything without it being just blasted out. I see what happens. If you're too close, it blasts you. Oh no. Spaghetti. Got him. Really, maybe you can chain pulse pistol shots to kill Shadow Child. That might be tech. You seem to get a lot of mileage out of a single shot. It all depends on how many times, like, enemies bounce from it. But if you get, like, 3 bounces, that's 75 damage. Okay, Shadow Child, Frog, and a ton of fucking gnomes. Very cool game. Really love that last one. Yeah, really love that last one. Really love all the gnomes. Definitely my favorite part of this level so far. Like, especially putting all the gnomes on Headman Manor, that's brilliant. You know, everything here is so sturdy. None of it's annoying to move. I'm not greeting on this level simply because of the gnomes, which is messed up, but I don't want to greed just for one, like 3 of them to jump into the cart and be impossible to remove. Whatever. I know that it fits perfectly. It doesn't want to. Where? Huh? Shadow Child was somewhere. I never saw or heard it. But that's what the screen darkening is. I'm getting gnomes are going to be back vibes right now. I want to go far away. Yeah, just keep the grand piano in the bathroom next to the sauna. The warped wood helps it stay in tune. At least I can still take solace in the fact that I won't ever see Edmund Manor 2 times in a row, as long as the game keeps functioning how it's been functioning. It blows my mind this is the same weight as a vase. That should not be true, but apparently it is. Stand up? Nope. Okay. Like, I want to stay away from my cart right now until I bring the cart because of these fucks. Wow. They just refuse to be baited over the trap. That's crazy. What the hell is that? A weird noise. Anyways, now I can grab the cart. Like, I kind of laughed the first time I heard, like, 10 gnomes or whatever it is the level 3 trade-in. And I was like, oh, that's silly. That's not even a threat. No, I was wrong. Ten gnomes is actually quite awful. And I'd never want to see it again in my life. But I'm going to once I go back to the truck. Oh, fuck. Please, taxman. I was at 105. I'm at 105. Okay, I don't know what happened before, but this time I had the proper HP. Maybe it was from saving items or something? I do need more energy crystals. Crank gun. Damn, I should have picked up energy crystals when they were 7. I'm gonna actually get all 3. 4K, 7, 7. I've got 33. Sprint speed. Range. Like, Trank Gun is probably still good, but given that I also got, like, I want to try the new stuff, and Pulse Pistol seems kind of better. They must have changed how the crystals work now. I know before it used to be like every time the game loaded in, the crystals that were still there would refill. Which is why I didn't want to like break the crystal. But that first crystal got destroyed after just 2 ticks of charge. Weird. Come on, museum. Okay, 4 levels and I've gone to every one. Surely it'll just start the rotation over and I'll have museum next. $16K. I think this is supposed to be like around 4 or 5 times the amount, so probably 70, 80K total. That's one of the like numbers that I'm not even gonna bother trying to keep in my head. Like the entire chart of Hey, Robe, I'm over here. Hey, man. Did it really just, like, leave entirely? Nope, there it is. There's a duck. Come on. You know what? I'll take it. I realized, like, I saw that overcharge, and I realized I was not doing things the way that I should have been. Oh, you know what? You deserve your fate. You played around with items that you shouldn't have been playing around with, Rugrat. Wait, does it jump when you take... when you go to take an item out? Robe's gonna respawn too, at this rate. The Robe's probably already respawned. I just want to see the Rugrat get exploded. Does it deserve that? Got it. Cool. Well, Rugrat and Duck should be dead for a while. I could extract right now. I think I'm going to run back this barrel, recharge the pistol. Oh, they added a sound to that too. Nice. And then greed more for items that fit into the cart. Because I want money. And honestly, this pistol makes me not nearly as afraid of Robe. For better or worse. Like, 6 shots that can just make enemies hit the walls repeatedly. I've probably got like 10 more shots saved up in those crystals. If my math is right on how many I've used and how many it's letting me have. Oh man, that is not going in this extract, that's for sure. Didn't I see a diamond? I think that's good enough. Could maybe fit a few more small items. But that's almost the entire level that needed. Like I'm just less than 6,000 away from everything that's needed. I'm so glad I don't have gnomes this time. I still don't think that they're the worst enemy out there. But overcharge does make 10 gnomes a lot worse than no overcharge 10 gnomes. That's for certain. I'm kind of lucky that I didn't end up sliding this across the floor and popping it open or something, because I was definitely moving when I clicked on it. I can't wait to shoot the baby with the pulse pistol. Just make it fly around a room. Like, I hate dying to gravity. I love being able to use gravity and physics to kill things, though. Oh, you get that. I'm curious. What if I hold it for longer? It doesn't seem to be, like, closing in or anything. Would have been neat if, like, eventually you just don't have any vision that isn't colored green. This seems like the farther one away. I don't know how close the other one is, but this seems like it was quite a distance. Go. Well, try that again. I said now there's no like debate over what are those cups and plates? Why are they green? And it's like, it's radioactive. It's very clearly radioactive. Oh. Yesterday, when playing with quality of life mods, I was wondering why the larger one that I just extracted, like the one that stands up on its own, of those like orange goo, called like sample medium or sample large. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen another thing like this, and yeah, I have. I just always forget about it because unremarkable. Like, who remembers that when they're thinking through loot? It's kind of just there. Game's telling me I saw an enemy, but I disagree. Okay, it was there. For like 16K or whatever this costs, this is a good weapon. Also kind of a shame that the wrap kind of just stopped working after a bit. Seems like the hurt box, either there's like a cooldown eventually on that trap doing damage to enemies, that way there it doesn't completely destroy everything, or the hurt box of the robe just doesn't go that low. No idea which. Doesn't really matter. But kind of upsetting. Because if that trap alone had killed it, I'd have more ammo for the run back. That does mean that Rugrat had already spawned, but it probably has already despawned since I haven't seen it. The cup is partially in the bottom. Nope. Why did it just stand there? It just like stood there for a moment. I thought it was like dead, but still just here, but it was just alive and standing there. Stunned. It was just so surprised at how many times I hit it with that item. At least it only picked up like a 500. Not much of a loss. What was it? 32 plus like 50. Bringing 80 into the shop. Pretty good. This way. Oh, it is that way. Hey, man. Hey, man. Getting better at getting out of the early levels. Actual gun, only 20k. Let's see. Seems to shoot a bit high. If I'm aiming at that guy's head, it hit the window like above, behind. You can see the little like puff of smoke around there. Probably still worth getting. Ooh, 10k. That's cheaper than last time. 8, 8, 4, 8, 15. Okay, we're getting into like getting the worst priced ones. How much is that? That's only 11k now. Lots of stamina. Still gonna go with the like buy that so that way there it doesn't show up in the shop idea. I kind of do want some actual HP. Just to stay above 100. Oh, that has a lot of ammo. 8 shots? Okay. That's just good for speed. I am gonna take a break though. Been like an hour and a half. Want to stand up, stretch, all that good stuff. So I'm going to put on music and be back in a few minutes.
So I walked out the back before the second set settled my debt. I'll miss the rest, that's fine, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I could scarce get by on second breath between the press. Now it's 3 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing, so I'll hit replay.
Okay, short break. Or at least relatively short for me. Let's see if I get museum again. It'd be hilarious actually if I just no museum for the rest of the run, for the rest of the night. I hope that's not the case. I hope the levels are like properly set so that way they're like, you, in 4 levels, you get 4 different levels. Early pits. Make these a bit safer. I had no sound effect. That was weird. I feel like I haven't seen this courtyard before, but I can't tell. Okay, so that was like water dropping from the ceiling ambience that sounds similar to Edmund like clacking its teeth. I think I heard that before and it confused me. But I definitely heard it clearer this time. I just want to get this out of here. Not have to worry about it. Dormitory. Magic Plant School. Which is funny, because that means that like both ends of the dormitory say Magic Plant School. Okay, so that's the enemy that was nearby, if that is the tell for it, which I'm not entirely convinced it is. Everyone online seems to think so. Or at least a lot of people seem to think it. And I think it's because like it's designed to sound like there's something nearby. But I don't think it means that. And I won't be convinced until somebody tells me, yeah, in the code it happens because there's an enemy within 20 units of you. Within the first 3 minutes of the game. Like, just not consistent. I've had it play and had no enemies, and I've had enemies without it playing. Okay. I saw the people who live upstairs leaving earlier today, and I assume they are back now. It was nice while it lasted. Magic Plant School is next to Magic Plant School. How many of these are just called Magic Plant School? The entirety of the place just a Magic Plant School? Pubbo and Slitty, Volume 2. You know, there's an enemy nearby. Let it show itself. I don't see the door to that room. Okay, it opened. Good way to know. Oh, he's just gonna stay at a distance. Okay. It had like 22k. So Mentalist is probably gonna die. Shooting frog. Got him. Just executed. I was hoping the mine would be enough, but like, I did have a backup plan. I think I get the extract now. I'm surprised Peeper didn't like show up in the room with the animal box, but Peeper probably doesn't have any code for investigating things. It just has code for randomly teleporting, would be my assumption. Okay, do that there. Peeper, Mentalist, Huntsman. Not the worst. Probably got, we'll say like 7 minutes until they come back. As a rough guess. At least can enjoy it with that. Even when offline and on your own side. I said offline and then realized, well, you kind of can't enjoy your own voice getting slow to begin with. I almost jumped down that way. That's not making it. And I'm not gonna try. Inert. Still waiting for the active goblin. This is safe. Gonna be straight ahead. I shouldn't have gotten that one. I just made my life more difficult. I'm gonna need to run all the way back at the end of the day. Whoops. Can I reach it? I was kind of just so glad to see another extraction that I just jumped the gun on it. Should be fine. I mean, Mentalist barely sees anything. And I just need to not get randomly shot by Huntsman. But I've got like 13 shots that I can fire. And the pulse pistol will be really nice for like knocking Huntsman over and then running past him. Like, this thing is probably... I haven't seen a lot of other new weapons, but I can't imagine many of them are gonna beat the pulse pistol for me. I'm not even at the point where I can blast things into pits. I'm just having fun blasting them and having them hit walls. Damn. Should have been a bit more patient. If I just looked a little bit more, I would have been able to bring that one to the extraction as well. And not have it in my cart like this. Well, obviously this isn't an extraction. Does have a lot of loot though. My god, and there's another vase. This is not good. I think things should be respawning around now. If my estimate was right. Okay, well, this is getting brought into the room, and I will, like, wedge it on there at the end. There's somebody who's probably, like, tumbled through the doors because they just felt like tumbling through every door. And they just ended up tumbling down those stairs. And then they never tumbled through doors again. Like, there's got to be at least one person who's done that. I'm so glad there's no gnomes or Reaper or Chef or Bowtie bangers to completely destroy this cart. Mentalist could do it. I'd be tempted to test if they fixed the putting cart on at the end of extract thing that happened, but I don't want to lose 33k that I spent time collecting, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put the cart on and just fit that in. And it should say plus 54, which it does. I'm so worried he's gonna random shoot me. He knows. He knows where I am. He knows my location. The game is doxing me. Like, I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure when it gives out pings for enemies to investigate areas near you after final extraction, the huntsman reads that as a ping to shoot at. So he has a chance to just literally just see you. Whether you're hiding or not, he just sees you. Because that was like, he knew where I was, he knew where I was trying to go, and he let his shot. And I just kind of didn't walk into where he was shooting. I'm definitely getting this, like... This seems like fun. Very satisfied with weapon prices and how much the one that I got is doing for me. And the gun. Like that. That still is just probably one of the funniest enemy kills I've ever done, is just shooting him while he was on the ground. Because it's just so messed up. I could use an extra jump. Okay, stamina. And then 3K. Sure. You know what? The pistol has made me respect Shockwave more. Those are still about the same price that they were. Okay. Oh my god, you get so many shots. I just have weapons. Just a lot of weapons. 6 strength, and I've mostly just been shooting things. I mean, the strength is still good for picking up items. So it's not completely wasted. Okay. Very cool. Mechanic at 6. My favorite level 6. I absolutely love Vent Room. Oh, I get up there through here. A bit confused for a moment. Couldn't remember where the door was. Oh boy, cheap viewers. Great advertisement. I feel genuinely bad for anyone who like starts streaming and then actually buys viewers. Because like, one, you've like, well, I don't feel bad if you're just like doing it as like, oh well, can't higher up the algorithm. This is the only way. And it's like, no, it's not the only way. You just don't want to put in the work. I'm not, and by I don't feel bad, I don't mean like I agree with doing that. I don't. Got a clown. Okay. I didn't... Maybe... Maybe gun is a bit good. It's kind of good to have a gun in this game. I think that's supposed to have like 250 HP. And I hit it for like 25 from physics damage. Oh no. Nice red line. That was huge. I was just thinking that I hadn't noticed that because I know that they announced doing that. That was so good. Like they said they were going to put in that line so that way there you could know when it's going to end up crushing something. And yeah, useful. Oh no. One of my least favorite items. You know what? I don't need it. You can keep that fan up there. See what I care. Because, like, I don't want to pick up the fan and turn it on, and then enemies start, like, the clown comes back, and enemies start coming my way, and... So close. Like, the fan and the saw are two things that, if I can push them off of their spot and into the cart, that is much better than actually picking them up. If I can't, I'd rather just leave them where they are unless I absolutely need to get them. Is this what... This is not what the clown was kicking. I don't know what the clown was, like, trying to kick out of the way. You... Why are there so many gnome spawns? Why is this the third time I'm seeing gnomes in this run? Oh, that's what that is. Just a fan. Like the game overheard me saying, oh, gnomes aren't that bad. It's just like, okay, let's see how you like them. See how you feel about them after 3 out of 6 levels having gnomes. Okay, this is going to be overcharge management, it seems. Nope. Uh-uh. You can't make me. I can go around it on all ways. I will never go in that room. Okay. Nice and easy. Save that for last. It is 1 of 4. Oh, what's on the TV? Is it still just moose fighting? Yeah. I'm waiting for them to have like different TV shows for jump scares. Like that's a small thing that they can do and add into the game. Like everyone's gonna know it's gonna be a jump scare, but like even people who know will see like, oh, it doesn't say moose fighting, or huh, that looks different. If they change the entire like green to it. And the saw. Okay, so 1/2 of my enemies are known. One out of game enemy is my neighbors. Tier 1 gnomes, Tier 2 bangers, Tier 3 clown. There's like a small chance they changed how enemies spawn and it's not 222. But I'm not sure if they'd have done that or not. Because they were asking people like how they should make the game's late game feel better. And I'm wondering if they changed anything for that. I would assume they did, but it's a matter of like what? Like, did they change how items are gonna scale? Did they change how like rooms are gonna scale? Did they change how enemies are gonna spawn? Don't really know. I almost want to go past this and... Oh yeah, I've got enough space in my cart. That I'll get that like second to last. And then the last one will be just around the corner. And I'll be able to just money bag everything. Didn't realize how bad my posture was. Starting to feel pain from it. Not a good sign. Two saws, huh? Really want me respawning enemies. I know. There's gnomes. I can't put that like on the ground. What's over here? I don't know. There's a lot of weird noises that happen from upstairs. I cannot explain. And kind of just wish I didn't have to deal with. Yeah, this thing's gonna not have value by the time I get it up there. Kind of lucky, I didn't realize there was no railings on the actual stairs. Thought it was just safe to walk up it. Like, at least I walked straight back up it, but it could have been bad. Another fan. Cool. Okay. You do that. Oh, I guess I just luckily didn't open that door enough to break that. Very cool. And there's this unexplored room. Probably has like 10,000 in it. Or nearly nothing. At least it's not nothing, but that's not worth it, but I'm not dropping this thing. Let's see, like 13K, probably at a 5 times or something. More than 5 times. Yeah, I'm close to full clear. I don't know what that was behind me. Nope, nope, nope. Tight fit. Either they changed the size of it or they're being really, like, really safe with where the line is, because you can get things like the line on the ramp was a lot closer to the extract than my mental line on the ramp. Oh. Interesting. I think I lost the gun. It went down the pit. But the pistol I still have. Okay. Does not do much damage if it does. Like, I think it does do damage, but it does not do much damage. Shame about the gun. I probably could have gotten the kill with it. So I know now there's at least 2 tier 2s. Clown and Trudge. So or 2 tier 3s. Which makes me want to assume that they didn't change the scaling for this, but they may have changed it for like after level 11. Ooh, fuck no. It's a big, fucking die, you piece of shit from me. Hate Upscream. Actually, my least favorite enemy in the game. I am actually going to head back to the truck after I bring this closer to the next extraction. Just so I can recharge and get a few other weapons. Because I do have, like, mines and stuff there. Don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. I think it saw me over there, but it's not gonna be where I currently am. Well, it sees where I currently am. And it's gonna go away. Nice. Dude just forgets that it could pull me out of here if it wanted to. Oh man, you're going the way that I want to go. Could you not? Oof. A lot of overcharge just to kill Spewer. I think it went upstairs, which is perfect for me. Wait, no. I'm not gonna. Yeah, that was good enough. I need crystals. Like, those two strength are not nearly as important to me as getting whatever I can for crystals. I'm 1k away from both crystals and that. Oh, trank gun. Good old reliable. Have an armory. Not going to be at full, but I will have health. Can't get either of those. Speed is getting a bit expensive. Maybe get one of these speeds. I'm only at 2 speed. 3 speed is like sweet spot, I'd say. And that'll be it. Okay. I think the zapper is kind of just... Zap feels like it's a good support weapon. Like, you take that if your friend has a baseball bat or something. I don't think it's great alone. Though... Trank-Gun's... Well, Trank-Gun, I think each shot... I think Trank-Gun's now 5 ammo instead of 3. This could actually be good for, like, final extract coming back when alone. So I think I do just take... Where's this? Seeing that charge bar is just funny. How much is that? 3... 12? 11? I can't count it properly. It all just blends together. I can't remember where I've, like, stopped counting. Let me... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 12. Okay. It's been about another hour. So I'm gonna stand up, take a short break, stretch, etc., etc. The usual. I'll be back in a few minutes. Fucking weird. This is what I've got numpad for, is I can just do that. Okay. Eyes closed. And let's not start from the beginning for that. Let's just go to like 5 minutes in.
back of my old diary. I gotta break sometime. It's underlined in red, scrawled across the screen beneath the spider ring. I gotta break sometime. I left it all unread. And the more I know, the less I seem to care. Weighted down by everything and falling through the air. And the more I hold, the less that I can bear. But hey, we all gotta break sometime. Cracked inside a kiln between the firing. We all gotta break sometime. You glazed it anyway. Screamed across the city from a windowsill. We all gotta break sometime. That's all you had to say. But the more I know, the less I seem to care. Weighted down by everything and falling through the air. And the more I hold, the less that I can bear. But hey, we all gotta break sometime.
Okay, I'm back. Level 7. Please give me museum. Please. That's so rude. The opposite of museum. It's not like the most money necessary that it could be. Oh. This was not this fragile before, unless I've just always been really lucky with it. Whatever. It was intentional. It fits on extract properly now. Maybe a bit more damage than needed, but at 22k, like, that was too much. Do all of these whisper? Doesn't seem like... I know at least the one in the hallway does. That one doesn't whisper though. This fucking room. I'm not exploring over here yet. I want to clear out these rooms. I was just about to say that I haven't seen this guy in a bit. And I don't want to see him again. Like, I was trying to think through it. I was so close to perfect moment. I should have just said it when it came to my mind. I was trying to word it better. I was like, originally it's like, oh, I haven't seen Headman in a while. And then I was like, no, this is Headman Manor. Can't I say, like, I haven't seen the man of the house in a while, or the head of the manor, or the property owner? I was trying too hard. Missed opportunity. That sure is a spawn. This is pretty fucking awful. Like, okay, I've got to hold it up and then back in and then bring it close to me or rotate so that way there it's out front when I stand up. Kind of garbage. I'm gonna tip over the crate. It's so funny to me. It's a good way of showing, like, this is what your emotion looks like. But just to have you, like, yourself pop up, it's like a bit silly. Okay, well, at least now I know I've got robe. Okay, well. Oh, is it 7 strength for bow tie? Robe, Headman, bow tie. Headman's probably respawned. Thinking about it, Headman is respawned. I did tip over the box after I killed him. But also thinking about it, Headman is a single pulse ammo and then a gunshot. Maybe even just a zap and a shot. Or 2 shots, rather. Recharging the normal gun is the most important. Everything else is like secondary. I just want to check, is this... It's not. Okay. I was wondering if it was an extract. I just see that far door open a bit more than it already was. Am I losing it? I don't think I was losing it. I think Headman pushed the door completely open. That's what I'm going with. I'm not crazy. I'm just prepared. And observant. That sounds like the talk of somebody who is hallucinating and does not want to accept that they're hallucinating. I'm not crazy. I'm just capable of seeing more like wavelengths of light than the normal person. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just because like you are a and I am superpowered. Is that really the closest one? That sucks. Was there another way to go? What about over here? Okay, so that's also one. I think I do get the one that's by my cart right now. Because this dead ends this way. I hate. Definitely in the running for worst extract room. $20K. I can't do it. Like, I can't. Okay, I want to be able to get more of the items that I have up in that room. Damn it. I just wanted to shoot the child. That's all. What's so wrong with that? I don't think I'm getting the vase, but the TV is about the same as the vase and easier to move around. So I'll take it. And then this I can probably just put into the cart. Am I strong enough? No. Am I strong enough if it's like just the money bag? I will keep taking it down. I think it heals each time, but I will... Actually, yeah. I think it heals each time. I shouldn't keep taking it down. Because it's not going to do anything. It's a good thing that the lava isn't close. Like some of the acid rooms in Swift Room. So you've got space to put the items down and look where you're walking in this room. Like if they raise the lava up to like that line, it's over. You'd also have like less time to react to stepping wrong. Okay. With that, I'm good. Like, ironically, the strong hold is pretty bad for this sort of thing. Kind of weak. But the weak hold, like, pretty good. More able to see where you're going. You can do that. Okay. I just want to see museum again. That's all. All I really want right now. Because I was on the side being weird. Waiting for Robe to show up at any moment. Okay, obviously that's the last one that I get. That clock is close, but I don't think it's close enough for me to care. Unless something catastrophic happens and I kind of require it. At which point it's kind of better to just keep it there. You make me sick. I was considering using the pulse, but low ammo makes me want to save it for something more worth it. Crossbow seems kind of weak. Like I said, it feels like it's probably better for like supporting someone with melee. You motherfucker. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it. You put me down somewhere safe. I can kill you. Okay. At least overcharge seems to drain quickly. Like if you get it quickly, it should drain quickly, I feel. It's just supposed to keep you from like spam killing things with suplexes. Like that got it up quite a bit for hidden. I've got 6 strength and it requires 4. My cart's still up there. I am so sick of this thing. The bow tie still up here. Bow tie must have despawned. What else have I had for level 1? I feel like I had something else for level 1 that I've already seen. I just can't remember it. I don't think it was gnomes. Oh, that was at the top and then Bowtie knocked it down. Okay. That's fine. That'll happen. Maybe I haven't seen the second level 1, or maybe it's 2 Shadow Childs. I've seen both level 2s, I've seen both level 3s. I have to check. Demi-work. Demi-work. I should have just gone out of bounds. Guys, there's still no ceiling. There's still no ceiling. Come on, man. Oh, died before my day. I did not need to go up there. I would have been able to kill the headman. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'm gonna go again, but if it's not museum, it's museum. I just wanted to see museum one last time before I call it a stream. Pretty much it. I wanted to see more of what there is. It's a shame that I'm not going to be seeing it at a higher level to see even more of what there is, but this will have to do. Like, am I going to get another big cup? Am I going to get another monkey? Am I going to have 300 of those wireframe dolls? Like, curious. The new level. I want to play on it more. Monkey. Like, why is there a worm? Hawaii. Warning, choking hazard. Those are actual words on it. Like, you can see beside your bed. If you are just hard to read. It's also in English. Despite, like, the rest of it being in Japanese. Like, why? Why is all that fine print in English? Aside from probably, like, the devs didn't want to translate it because everything else is seemingly in fairly simple. Like, it's a simple enough Japanese for the most part that I can read it. I don't know what the top says. Shoko Kanji-ku. Don't know. Kanji does look familiar to me, but I'm not sure if that's just because I don't know kanji or because I recognize it. Can't reach there. Can I if I stand on the cart? Yes. Oh man. What is this? Just like a fish. Okay. The lack of doors really does bother me. This guy's here. Definitely an important lore character. Looks like this would be a door, but isn't. Bot holding a skull. I feel like it. So, like, obviously all these places are long abandoned and probably human, like remnants of humans being the, like, dominant species, dominant life form. Seeing a semi-bot in disrepair, like a statue of a semi-bot in disrepair holding a skull, this screams to me like an art piece made about AI killing humanity. Oh, and that's just that's just a stretched version of the sign that's everywhere. Okay. So that's no help. Because I assume like the artwork is made by humans here. Or made in like the human era. That does not... No, that doesn't seem like a safe piece of loot. That doesn't seem like a safe piece of loot. That seems like the type of loot that wakes up and becomes baby headman for 10 seconds, killing you. How much is it worth? 4,000. I don't like that. Like, I don't like that thing existing. Hans Olsen? Pretty good job with the ambience here. $4,000 baby head. Can I even lift it, or is this going to be like a cube? Like, cube is 10k, so it shouldn't be like the cube. You cried because you got moved slightly. Okay, yeah, that's great. I don't want to see your face during this, but like... Okay. Much less creepy than I thought it'd be, but it's still like... Why'd they do this? Huh? Ah! Too close. Kind of wonder if... Like, I think obviously the baby crying attracted Reaper in my direction. Doesn't seem like it was global though, because Reaper didn't go all the way to like the extraction where it was last crying. So you can at least outrun the range of its cry. It's good to know. Oh, thanks, Taxman. Love it. Really great. Still expensive. Okay, that's fair. NK. What the hell? There's like nothing. There's not even strength. The fuck is this shop, man? I have so much money. There's just nothing to buy. I don't know why I was screwing that up so much. Something in my brain just like disconnected for a moment. Oh. I have to rely on grenade. Just the grenade. I could buy the sword. Actually, yeah. I can buy the sword. Get rid of grenade. 24. Get rid of the 9. Get rid of that. I guess I get rid of 2 of the staminas because I want to keep the health. Because, like, I want to see how much. Why am I hearing, like... that, like, static afterwards? So weird. Hold on. You could technically use it by like rotating and then releasing, because it moves it fast enough, it seems. Interesting. Like, I've never used most of the melee weapons because it's just tranq gun and strength. Ten swings. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna be calling it there. I got to see Museum a second time. Got to see that awful baby head. Yeah. Really excited to play more of this update though. I want to see like the higher level museum stuff. I want to see more of the weapons and their prices. Like, didn't get sledgehammer. Didn't buy frying pan. There's probably another like melee weapon that they added, right? I would assume. So like, I might stream tomorrow. I probably, it all depends on how I'm feeling and if I feel like streaming or if I feel like editing stuff that I've got, because I'm slow at editing videos together, and I've got like currently 3 projects just sitting around barely started that I want to work on. It's just so much easier to stream. Why does it have to be that YouTube videos are better for getting people to know who you are, and streams are just sort of not, because Twitch doesn't really advertise streamers, just lets people browse. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Thanks anyone who's been hanging out, watching, really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow, but high chance I won't, and high chance that I will stream on Monday, regardless. So, most likely Monday is when you'll see me again. And until then,